I'm excited to welcome to the program Rural Doc Alan Lindemann. Doc, what's going on, man? How are you?
You're doing really well here, Neil. And you?
Fantastic. And today's topic, fetal kick test for babies in the uterus. What is the kick test for babies?
Well, it is a test where mom counts the amount of kicks that baby will have. It's a home test. It's done in the last 3 months of pregnancy. It's convenient, completely free, and without risk to the baby. So it can be done every day if mom wants to do it every day.
How do you do kick test at home?
Well, it's actually quite simple. In the first half hour after you eat, in other words, if you're done eating at 12:30, then 1 o'clock to 1:30, and you lie down on your left lateral decubitus. That's like that on the left side. So not like that, but like that, in between the side and the back. And find a comfortable place. Count the baby's kicks. You know, it should be at least 10 in half an hour. Most moms will get 10 kicks in probably 10 or 15 minutes. But so you don't have to do, once you get the amount of kicks, 10 kicks, you can stop your test at any time.
Do all doctors use the kick test?
Well, there's a lot of controversy about it. In the first place, a lot of doctors do kick tests in different ways. I have a way, what I described was the way I instructed my patients, and that was a very good test. It didn't have false positives. In other words, it was an accurate test, didn't have false negatives. And I charge the patients only $125 for that test. Today, of course, especially if you go to labor and delivery, you'll probably find that the test will cost you $500 because of the room charge, a nurse charge, a test charge, and all that. Some doctors don't like the test because they talk about false positives. In other words, a test that says it's abnormal, but it's not normal. So then they complain about, the patient has to go to labor and delivery, and then they have to pay for this test, or it costs the insurance company. So they say it's not worth it because of the false positives. And indeed, $125 to save your baby, that's a good deal.
What are the advantages of a fetal kick test?
Well, it's quite simple. There's no cost. It's very convenient. You can do it almost any place. You get to know normal for your baby. In other words, if your baby you can get 10 kicks in 15 minutes, and all of a sudden you get 2 kicks in 15 minutes, that's abnormal. It also serves as a conduit, a method of talking to your doctor. So, when my patients called me and they said, my baby got only 2 kicks in 15 minutes, I know what you're talking about. And then, of course, I think it promotes something that is disappearing now in our country, which is the patient-provider partnership. That is a good relationship between the patient and the provider. So there's many advantages to doing the tests, and I'm sure there's a lot of different ways to do it. But this is the way that worked for me and for my patients 6,000 times.
All right, best place to go is worlddocallen.com and pick up Pregnancy Your Way, available today on Amazon. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you, Neil.
All right, that was the Rural Doc Allen podcast. Take care.